In today's breaking story, Donald Trump's revenge plot against James Comey just instantly backfired. That's right. Once again, Donald Trump's attempts at revenge are not going so well. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is thirsty for revenge. Honestly, Trump reminds me of a child trying really hard to punish their parents, trying really hard to make their parents upset and sad, to get back at them for sending them to their room. And Donald Trump is behaving just like this. He is going after his enemies, and it is absolutely pathetic.
I do believe Donald Trump is a fascist, and fascists use the power of the federal government to create the image of the country that they want, and they abuse it. We saw that with Jimmy Kimmel. We saw it this week. Matt was talking about how we shouldn't be suppressing the free press. But right now, the Pentagon's trying to tell reporters what they can or cannot report on, whether it's confidential information or not, or highly classified information or not. So this is a real thing. Like Donald Trump is consolidating power in this government. He is abusing that power to put money in his own pocket, to go after his political opponents, to go after Harvard, to go after law firms, to go after comedians, to go after anybody that he views as a threat or someone who has done him wrong. It's my biggest criticism of the modern day Republican Party. It is not a party of solutions to solve and help improve people's lives. It's a party of grievance, and it's a party of one.
And this is already backfiring in so many ways.
Brendan Carr tried to backtrack when he said, "Oh, I didn't really mean to sound like the mafioso," as Ted Cruz put it, and did the little accent. And as always, Donald Trump comes riding in and makes it clear as day that this was government pressure, posting on Truth Social before Jimmy Kimmel came out. So I can't believe he has his job back. I think we're going to test ABC out on this. Let's see how we do. Last time I went after them, they gave me $16 million. This one sounds even more lucrative. In the process, Trump has basically made Kimmel unfireable. At this point, Disney, even if his ratings go down to 3 people watching it, will not be able to do it because now he has become the lightning rod, the symbol, the avatar for this fight about the First Amendment and government overreach. And I think it's important as well that we just saw before we came out here that it looks like Jim Comey is going to be indicted in a few days. Donald Trump on Truth Social. Let's get rid of Eric Siebert because he doesn't want to bring charges. We'll get someone in there who will. And lo and behold, we're checking off our enemies list. It's all part of the same puzzle.
Including, but not limited to, Trump's overall popularity.
If you're wondering when our fellow Americans are going to recognize the damage that Donald Trump is doing to this country, I want to point out that more and more Americans are. This is easy to miss because it doesn't get covered much, but public opinion has been moving quickly and dramatically away from the president. Among young people, he's lost 34 points of support.
And now Trump's revenge plot against James Comey just backfired. That's right, take a look at today's top story. This week, Trump handpicked his former personal attorney, Lindsay Halligan, to lead the powerful U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Virginia. Her very first move, attempting to charge former FBI Director James Comey for allegedly lying to Congress. But here's the problem. Career prosecutors already determined there was no probable cause. They spent months investigating, only to conclude there was not enough evidence to justify an indictment, let alone secure a conviction. Despite those findings, Halligan, who has never prosecuted a single criminal case in her career, is pushing ahead anyway. Legal experts say the move reeks of political pressure and warn that Trump's gamble is doomed to fail. Analysts at Lawfare summed it up bluntly: whatever way you play Halligan's hand, you lose. In other words, every legal theory available to Trump's team is weak, and the statute of limitations on the supposed offenses expires in just days. The backlash has been swift. Critics point out that Trump forced out the previous U.S. Attorney Eric Siebert after he refused to go after Trump's political enemies, including New York Attorney General Letitia James. Now, Halligan is under fire for carrying out Trump's personal vendetta, one that not only undermines the Justice Department's credibility, but risks humiliating the administration when the case inevitably collapses. For Comey, the irony is rich. The man Trump once branded as dishonest and crooked now looks more like the victim of a desperate and overreaching president. And for Trump, this revenge plot has already backfired, exposing his administration as reckless, politically motivated, and willing to weaponize justice even when the facts do not support it. This latest misfire adds to the growing chaos at the DOJ, where prosecutors are being pressured to pursue cases they know will not hold up in court. And if this is Trump's idea of payback, it is starting to look more like self-sabotage. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.